Evening, Dave Levine here. It's Monday, obviously the first day of the week. Back to my reflections. I guess those are the reflections of a people developer and a podcast host. It's been a really good start to the week. This morning I started off by recording a podcast with a colleague I've worked with over the last 6 or so years and got to know them really well. It was Brian Ashton, who was the former head coach for the England Rugby Union team, and just working alongside Brian and also having the discussions I've had over the years has really got me thinking. It's challenged my thought, but it's also kept me really stimulated in terms of my thinking around people development and the concepts around coaching as well. And Brian's got a certain view of the world which it's challenged me, but it also challenged me today in terms of facilitating a discussion and being a host of the podcast with somebody who wanted to do something a little bit different. Which again played true to his approach and his philosophy of being a bit of a rebellious character and pushing the boundaries to see where the potential might take us. So it's really made me consider again who I am, how I turn up in the world in terms of the work that I do, and also pushing boundaries. Am I just turning up and offering what everyone else is doing and just doing run of the mill, or are we actually pushing the boundaries to try and make a difference and do things which we might not know are possible? And I quite like the idea of keeping pushing hard, yet still finding the time to really enjoy, or recognising that enjoyment and having fun is an integral ingredient to performance. So it was a lovely conversation. I felt it went really well, got some real great gems out of it, and it was really thought-provoking and challenging, but also very rewarding for me. So that was the start of the day. Got us off to a good start. Lots of things sort of challenging for my time this week. I've got some real pressure sort of deadlines coming up, so moved on to this afternoon again, trying to keep a real positive mindset of really going through things, getting things done, reflecting. What I have noticed again is that I have been a little bit distracted to do things which might not be completely focused on task or the focus towards the end goal. But look, sometimes these are things which will be the kind of the trimmings around the edge and some of the additional gold that will actually land and support the core work that I do. So I'm not pushing myself too hard, but also recognising that I must maintain an element of focus to the work that I'm doing. And I'm saying that in the context of some of the learning material and resources that I'm developing. It's also about creating some opportunities for other people. But look, all good there, but I'm just keeping a healthy check, in terms of the actions that I take forward, is to say, look, Dave, make sure that you are aligned to your purpose, to your values, and you're actually adding value where it's needed to. And my last kind of reflection for the day was probably related to some of the work that I'm doing with the Premier League. And I listened into a call this afternoon, and I think it's probably related to the earlier points about actually wanting to push boundaries to add value, but also do something a little bit different. So I've put a suggestion forward, which I hope we might be able to take forward and really explore in terms of really adding value to the system, in terms of capturing on-point learning, so things that are happening in the moment, whether it be incidental, but also that idea of really capturing behavioural change and helping that as part of the real reflective cycle. I've also been quite brave today and shared the process here of me doing my reflections and becoming these are becoming lived experiences. So how I'm learning off this and using this as content and experiences to help challenge others and actually overcome some false objections which often get thrown out there. So a really sort of stimulating day on so many different fronts. My head's a bit buzzing, but I'm really sort of feeling quite buoyed by the progress that I've made today and the things that I'm looking forward to. So a really good day tomorrow, looking to really establish the sort of advertising and the promotion of the program, the Coaching and Leadership Impact program, which I'm developing. So really wanting to try and make sure that I set that up and give it its very best chance for success. So good day today, and I'm looking forward to sort of catching up with you again tomorrow with my further reflections, and hopefully they're useful to you, but as always, they're really helpful to me. So take care, and again, I'll see you soon. Cheers, bye.